Hey everybody, my name is Ron. I'm with the Safety Tribe. If you've watched my channel and watched some of my videos, you know that for the last 50 plus years I've been a safety guy. I've been traipsing around factories of all sorts, helping these companies learn how to make their safety programs work and work more effectively. But I'm going to take a little bit of departure from the safety part of that work in this video. In this video, I'm going to reveal to you some strategies that you or any other business can take to dramatically improve how well your business works. There are businesses in this company like yours, possibly, that are doing better. So if you're not in the top third of businesses in your industry, maybe you ought to watch this video, because there are some things that you can do that I've learned to help companies with that can dramatically improve their business performance. And I don't mean just safety. That could be profitability, quality, production, market share. Anything that's important to your business can be improved. And the reason for that is that companies all over the United States have been investing in technology. They've been investing in infrastructure. They've been investing in software. But you know what most companies don't invest in? They don't invest in their people. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can invest in your supervisors, and in so doing, how that will dramatically affect your business's performance and profitability, not just in safety, but in every area that you think is important. So this little slide presentation lasts approximately 20 minutes. So I think that this 20 minutes will be worthwhile if you're looking to improve your business. So stay tuned. Hey everyone, my name is Ron. I'm with the Safety Tribe, and I'm here today to welcome each of you to Power Skills Training for Supervisors. This is Module 1 of 3 modules. I am not here today just to help you to become better supervisors. Please know that I am here today specifically to help you, each of you, become the best supervisors. I have developed this training specifically for frontline supervisors in the manufacturing and the service sectors who are interested in learning the skills that will set themselves apart from other supervisors. Individual success as a supervisor is dependent on the success of your employees. The successful supervisor knows how to enlist the skills of their employees to achieve results. And at the same time, the successful supervisor is helping their employees to continually increase their individual skills and capabilities. This is a win-win for everyone. Every company wants to win. They want to be profitable. They want to have a stable, happy workforce. But not all companies have these things. In fact, most do not. I am here today to help each of you to learn to perform your role in changing this, to learn your part in ensuring that you are part of a winning company. I am certain that there are other companies offering products and services similar to yours. Some of these companies are winning and others are not. Why? Why not you? It turns out that in many cases we actually do know why there are some companies that are winning and others are not. Most often, the winning companies are winning because they have a better business culture. And this better business culture is a culture of having an engaged workforce. So what is an engaged workforce, and where are your employees on the engagement scale? Are your employees involved? Are they enthusiastic? Are they committed? I suspect that you probably know the answer to these questions. And why is engagement so important? Well, every 2 years, the Gallup organization does a nationwide survey, and guess what? Companies with the most engaged employees make the highest profits. They have the best safety record, and they have the best overall health results for their employees. Does this sound like your company? According to the Gallup organization's 2018 survey, approximately 2/3 of all employees are not engaged. Furthermore, approximately 13% of all employees are actively disengaged. That means they're out there stirring up stuff. Only about 1/3 of employees are engaged on the average. So, guess why not only do the companies with the most engaged employees win, but also the supervisors who have the most engaged employees win as well. And what is your part in achieving a winning team? There are simple but very powerful skills that you can implement that will dramatically improve your effectiveness as a supervisor. I have structured this particular training in a very unusual way that will ensure that you both learn and retain these skills. And I'll explain in a later slide how we're going to accomplish this. So how does a supervisor get their employees to become engaged? Is this an organic thing, or can you actually make it happen? Well, the answer is yes. As a supervisor, you have the most influence over your employees than anyone else in your company. Your employees will take their cue from you. Whatever your attitude is, whatever your work ethic is, whatever your safety ethic is, you are their direct leader and they will mirror your attitude and your ethics. Today, you begin your journey toward being in the top tier of all supervisors because you will be learning 2 simple but very powerful skills that will set you apart from the rest. Your job will be less stressful and you'll experience greater success. Plus, your team will have greater job satisfaction. I will be training you on these 2 specific tools, but before I do this, I need to stop and review with you some foundational concepts of supervision. So, what is a supervisor anyway? As you are no doubt aware, a supervisor wears many hats. You're a company representative. You're actually a legal representative of the company. You must be a leader. You have to be a coach, a communicator, a trainer. You have to encourage your employees. You have to solve problems. And you have to be a mentor. And there are other things that aren't even on this list. But there are hats that you must not wear. Do not be this guy. Do not be the guy on this slide. Don't be the boss who thinks he knows everything, the boss who's on a power trip. We've all seen folks who let their position go to their head. These behaviors poison the well. Do not go there. These guys are never the most successful. As a supervisor, you no doubt know that you have your job to do. You know that products have to be completed. Services have to be rendered. But you also have the responsibility to develop the skills and competencies of your reports. That is because this is what adds value both to the employees themselves and to the company. And this is what keeps your company's business growing. So how does a supervisor achieve success? Simply stated, I'm going to say it this way. A supervisor achieves success by exercising supervisory skills, not by being in charge. Remember, supervising is a skill set. Skills are learned, and from time to time, our skills need to be updated. I believe that this is the most important slide that I have to show you today. If you're one of those people who retains only 10% of what they learn in a class, please let this be part of that 10%. Number one, you will get more productivity by leading than by pushing. You can only push one person at a time, but you can lead the whole team. Number two, the best advice I ever got during my career as a safety professional was from a mentor who told me what's in the second bullet. He said, people will support what they help create. That little phrase has been a great help to me in my career, and I think it can help you too. I have learned that people want structure, they want understanding, and they want predictability. They do not want chaos, they want loyalty, they want trust, and they want a defined expectation of what's going to happen when they show up at work every day. A few slides back, I told you that I would share with you the two power skills that you would be learning in this course, and here they are. Number one, coaching skills, and number two, focused engagement skills. You are going to learn how to coach your employees effectively, how to solve problems, and how to create focused engagement, all at the same time. These skills are intended to create a very special type of communication between their supervisor and their reports. This is not organic communication. We're talking here about communication that will result in a defined outcome. To achieve this, you will be learning new communication skills that are deliberate, that are positive, and that are directed toward achieving a special defined outcome. In order to help you better see where we're going with this, I want to start with a brief preview of Module 2. And that module is about how we're going to approach your role as a coach. For most of us, coaching is a learned skill, but it is a highly effective tool in helping someone achieve success. That's why it works in all sports situations. Coaching helps your employees become more productive. It addresses behavioral problems, and it helps you get more of the right things done every day. In our coaching training, we're going to be using a simple four-part model that sets goals, compares current reality to these goals, and most of all, it establishes the employee, not you, as having ownership of the steps necessary for meeting these goals. This is a tool that you will be using to develop the skills and competencies of your reports. Your second skill, your second power skill, you will be learning in Module 3. This will be the skill of using leading and lagging indicators to simultaneously create engagement with your employees and solve production or delivery problems. This is a process that is totally driven by structure and data, and this is where you will see an enormous return on investment for your efforts. This is a tool which will ensure regular and constructive interaction between you and your reports. This is a key component of creating engagement. It purposely addresses the ambiguities of informal, unstructured, conversational, and personal preconceptions as a source of data. You may recognize this when you see it as being similar to a 10-count process. The 10-count process is structured based on relevant leading performance indicators that you have chosen, and it is objectively data-driven. Once you learn to use this tool, you will have a winning team. Successful supervisors do not just show up every day for their shift just to deal with whatever happens. Successful supervisors show up with a plan. Yes, stuff happens, but overall, if you have a goal, if you have a plan, if your entire team is participating, you're far more likely to meet at least some part of that goal. Should you choose to go on to the next two modules, the detail modules, on implementing the coaching and engagement skills that we have just previewed, you will learn essential skills in detail that will propel you to success as a supervisor. The next steps in this process are, number one, we will work together to complete the detailed training on coaching and the detailed training on engagement. Then, to ensure that this training is truly internalized, I have agreed to personally work with each participating supervisor individually over the next several months to ensure that you have a good firm grasp of these concepts. This ensures that going forward you will experience continued success. You will not be one of those people who goes to a training and leaves with only 10% of what was presented. You will leave with the tools you need to be a highly successful supervisor. I hope that you are encouraged by what you've seen thus far. What you've seen is an overview, a summary of the skills that I believe will put you on the track to become a highly successful supervisor. In the next two modules, we will more thoroughly explore the skills of coaching and the skills of creating focused engagement through the use of lean manufacturing principles. I am ready to help you on this journey. Are you ready to go? That's the question. If you are, get in touch with me and let me know. Thank you.